previously on All My Children.
You can't quit school. I mean, that's completely out of the question.
I will not let you kill what just happened between us, Greenlee.
Oh, get over yourself. Take no for an answer.
I'm the man who killed your daughter.
Just one drink. I mean, what harm can one drink do?
Becca, why did you drag me down here?
Something about a girl wanting to quit school, find a job?
This is strictly volunteer. I need a job that pays.
I know, but you struck out with Liza.
That was only my first try.
I know, but before you make a decision, why don't you come in here and see what some other kids did when they went out on their own? Come on.
Becca, come here. You are not subtle. These kids are obviously homeless.
Yeah, some of them are.
So this is like shock therapy. I'm supposed to get really scared and run back to class.
I don't know. That's your choice.
You know, not every kid who drops out of school and gets a job ends up on the street.
Really? Do you know anyone in particular?
No, but that doesn't mean...
Look, Bianca, I'm not your mother.
Thank God.
But before you make a decision, why don't you talk to some of these kids? Get a clearer view of what's really going on up there, okay? Come on. Hey, guys, or girl. This is Bianca. She just flew in from Seattle.
I was there last summer.
Visiting family?
Panhandling. Rained every day. Depression factor like -10.
You know what? I'm gonna go find Grace and make a grocery list for next week.
I'll come with you.
No, why don't you just stay here? Be friendly. Bianca, this is Rain.
And you must be Little Miss Sunshine.
Do you want me to feel something for you? I don't. I don't care if you are repentant. You are the man who killed my daughter. I don't forgive you. I couldn't forgive you if I wanted to, and I don't.
Reverend Freeman? Reverend Freeman, hey, have you seen Grace? I've got to make this grocery list. Reverend Freeman?
Don't call me that. Don't ever call me that again.
Elliot is the cop who killed Laura.
I told you his name isn't Elliot. It's Josh Waleski.
Waleski you saw before he went to prison, Brooke. I mean, how could you forget what he looks like?
His fellow inmates didn't look kindly on a child killer. They rearranged his face for him. The wonders of plastic surgery.
What about his voice?
His voice is the same. His eyes are the same, and I missed it all. I betrayed her.
Who?
Laura! My God, how blind could I be? The man looked me in the face, and I reached out to him. I fell in love with the man who killed my daughter. What does that make me?
It's okay, Arlene. It's just a little morning sickness, that's all.
Winnie, will you get the door?
mean you're still in residence?
Look, if you come to stick it to me, I'm not interested.
No, darling. When you didn't answer my calls, I assumed you just marched on to Green or pastures.
Well, speaking of Green, I assume you're here to get your money.
Actually, I came simply to return this. It's a little bit gaudy for my taste, and I don't need the cash.
Oh, since when?
Well, Palmer's back from his cruise. He found it absolutely intriguing, my blackmail technique. He fell in love with me all over again.
Spare the sordid details.
Well, I'm certainly not one to kiss and tell, anyway. Anyway, enough about me. I want to hear about all of your misfortune.
Look, you know, I'm not feeling very well right now.
Well, how could you be? Your marriage in the dumpster?
Says who?
Adam's got his brother back. I mean, I understand he's walking around like Scrooge on Christmas morning. That leaves you the proverbial lump of coal.
For your information, my marriage is far from over.
Arlene. I'm afraid your marriage train, that gravy train, has jumped the tracks. What? Are you ill?
Look, I just have a little upset stomach.
Oh. Well. Must have really tied one on last night, huh?
I'm not hungover.
Little hair of the dog never hurt anybody. So.
You know, no, I can't.
What? Taking the pledge?
It's the baby. I'm pregnant.
How never gonna fall for that tired ploy?
Vanessa, it's true. I'm 2 months along, in fact. It's not a scam.
Who's the father?
Adam, who else?
Oh. Well, my dear, I have truly underestimated you.
And the Oscar goes to Miss Greenlee Smythe, whose performance saved her boyfriend's life.
What are you gonna do to me, Wade?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're too valuable to me. But if you don't do exactly what I say... Bang! Leo is dead, and your beloved
I'll do anything you want, I swear.
You're damn right you will. Now you have 24 hours to save my life, starting now.
What do you mean, save your life?
You gave up my name to the cops.
I told you it wasn't me.
No, it was thanks to you that I got collared. And the DA was playing hardball, so I had to give up names.
Which will get your time reduced. You get off with good behavior. You'll get out of prison
You
in
just
no
don't
time.
get it. Naming names in my business is a capital offense. 10 minutes after I go into Statesville, I'm going to be dragged out the back door, toe-tagged, and body-bagged.
My grandfather plays golf with the governor. He can put in a word for you.
Well, you tell him to tee it up. And in the meantime, I need $1 million cash and a passport.
Gramps won't even consider it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go pay a little visit to your boyfriend, Leo, and give him a 9mm send-off.
No. I'll get you the money and the passport. I don't know how, but I'll get it. But promise me you won't do anything to Leo.
I won't hurt your boyfriend as long as you deliver. And keep your mouth shut. One word to anybody and I'll know. And then Leo's death, it'll be on your head.
I won't breathe a word.
You know what? You can just tell me to mind my own business.
Why?
Because what you do with your life is your own concern.
What I do with my life is hit people up for spare change.
Do you make any money?
You kidding? Well, most of the time, I'm like invisible. On a good day, I make enough to score a couple of burgers.
Are those your friends?
We travel together. It's safer. Harder to get rides, though.
How did you get here?
We jumped a freight train outside of Akron. I crashed, and when I woke up, it was welcome to Pine Valley, USA.
Does your family know where you are?
My mom kicked me out. Told me she never wanted to see me again.
Maybe you could call her and work things out.
I don't think so. So, what's your story?
But, Reverend Freeman, I mean, that's your name. That's what I've always called you.
I'm sorry, Becca. I didn't mean to bark.
Are you having a bad day?
Yeah, you could say that.
Is there anything I can do? Help in any way?
You can help me pack these boxes. I'm clearing out.
What?
Reverend Taylor will make the announcement. I'm leaving
What?
Church of the Good Shepherd and Pine Valley.
No, why? Why?
Because my work here is done.
I'm sorry that you're leaving. Please don't go. I'm gonna miss you.
Thank you.
You know, I always enjoyed our talks. I mean, it just meant so much to me.
I was a hypocrite. I had no right to counsel you or anyone else.
What are you talking about? You were the best preacher in the whole world. I mean, every Sunday you would just stand up there and I could see God just flowing through you.
I'm sorry that I misled you, Becca. I'm not the man that you think I am.
And history repeats itself. I mean, all the fiascos that I've had with Adam and Tad, Pierce, I never thought I could sink as low as I did with Jim Thomason. Child pornographer, but boy, I really reached rock bottom. I fell in love with the man who killed my little girl. No place to go but up.
Brooke, cut this out. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong.
I betrayed my daughter. When Tom told me that Laura was dead, the only thing that kept me going was the rage. I wanted to kill somebody. I wanted to hurt somebody. I wanted to hurt that drunken bastard who took my sweet little girl away from me. I wanted him to feel my emptiness, my despair, and I knew that there was no way he would ever come close to knowing what I felt. And that's what made me hate him even more. And he was the last person to see her alive in that split second. I mean, life has been good to me. I gave birth to a son. I adopted a daughter. I have so many things to be thankful for, but when I count my blessings, there's always the one that was taken away from me. I miss Laura every day of my life.
That pain never goes away, you know. When you lose somebody that you love. But, hopefully you find a place to put that pain so that, you can get on with the rest of your life.
I never found that place.
Brooke, Elliot came back here and sought you out for a reason.
To make a fool of me.
Maybe he came back to help you. Maybe him coming back to Pine Valley was a blessing in disguise.
Becca, ever since I've come back here, I've been living a lie.
Come back. I didn't know you lived in Pine Valley before.
Well, I'm afraid there's a lot about me that you don't know. The truth is...
Oh.
There you are.
Oh, no. Hold on. Wait, excuse me.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Well, I might ask you the same thing.
Look, I will catch up with you later at home, okay?
Bianca, we need to talk.
Not now.
Yes, now. Excuse us. Well, you have some explaining to do.
What law did I break now?
Bianca, I got a call from the headmistress at the Chadwick School.
You should meet her, Mom. She's like 1,000 years old.
Bianca, she said that after the interview, you just left. You just left the school grounds.
I wasn't going to stick around for some lame tour. Mom, the Chadwick School was founded in the Jurassic era by a bunch of dinosaurs.
You know, honey, the Chadwick School has a great reputation.
Fine, then you go there, okay?
Bianca, how did you end up here, of all places?
What's wrong with this place?
Well, it's run by Brooke English, for one thing.
You know, at least she's done something useful with her life.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that she's given the world more than kiss-proof lipstick.
Bianca, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I brought her here.
Why? What were you thinking? Why would you bring my daughter here?
Mom, please stop it. You're embarrassing me.
Here we go. Spot of tea will fix you right up. And your Lucretia has informed me, assured me, it is decaffeinated.
You didn't tell her about me cramping, did you?
No, the day I confide in the staff has never been a day on my social calendar, never will be. You're not keeping your pregnancy from the staff, are you?
Oh, fat chance. Winifred was with me when I took my home pregnancy test.
You're joking.
No. Ever try going in a cup when the maid is watching?
Afraid I've missed that experience totally.
Well, God, if she found out, she'd blab it all over the place.
Well, I mean, a little discomfort is normal during any pregnancy.
I'm not a kid anymore, Vanessa.
Oh, come on, times have changed. Women are having babies well into their 40s.
I'm not a Madonna either.
Tell me, how did this happen?
Oh, would you really like to know?
No, I mean, did you plan this pregnancy? I mean, if you did, it was a sheer stroke of genius.
It was an accident.
Well, you can certainly use that to your advantage. How did Adam take the news when you told him?
Like the bottom fell out of the stock market, but he'll change. He'll come around.
Guess you'll have to, won't he? I mean, you're his wife. You're carrying the child of one of the richest men in America.
The child of the man I love.
Oh, really, really, really. Arlene, that love match story is just not going to float. We all know that Adam married you as a deterrent to his family, to his friends.
Well, maybe in the beginning, but things have changed.
Well, I'm still under the impression that he wants out of your marriage.
He's going to let me stay here until the baby is born. I have 7 months. 7 months to convince him that he can't live without either one of us.
Ah, well, you got your work cut out for you, don't you?
Arlene, where are you?
I'm in here, sweetie.
Adam, your darling wife was just informing me that you are infanticipating. Congratulations.
Vanessa, would you excuse us?
Oh,
I need to speak to Arlene in private.
By all means. I'll just, float out through the kitchen and well, your maid has told me that she has a little recipe for Palmer, his favorite from the Hollow. So I'll pick that up. Anyway, it's going to be terribly difficult to find a whole hog anywhere these days, but you two take care of yourselves and that darling cargo.
Well, if you had lunch, I'll have Lucretia make us up a tray and we'll eat upstairs en suite.
I spoke to Haley. She told me that you've refused to let her and Mateo adopt your child.
Our child. And Adam, I know how devoted you are to your children. I know that you wouldn't be able to see someone else raise your baby.
I'm thinking what's best for the child.
What's best for our child is us.
No, that's not going to happen. Arlene, I'm sorry. I am honestly very sorry that I dragged you into this private nightmare of mine. But the fact is, I don't love you. I have never loved you. I've never been out of love with Liza.
But you've never given yourself a chance to love me.
No. No. My future and my life is with Liza and Colby. We're going to be a family again.
So is that it? You're just going to go back on your word and kick me out of here?
I promised you could stay here. I will honor that promise.
So wait, I'm going to stay here and Liza's going to play lady of the house? She hates my guts. What are you thinking? She's going to make me miserable and it will be bad for the baby.
You'll have the run of the house. I'm moving in with Liza.
Brian? Scott? Brian, you in there? All right. I know Ryan has a passport from Chechnya somewhere here.
Hey.
Leo, God, you scared me half to death.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Leo?
I asked you first.
What do you want?
Answers. Real ones would be nice.
I want you to stay away from me.
I don't believe you.
Try.
Greenlee, we just made love like there was no tomorrow.
We had sex. Mind-bending, basically meaningless sex.
Shut up! I was there with you. Why are you doing this, Greenlee? You're lying to me. I know you.
You think I want what you want. You're wrong.
Why were you just rummaging through Ryan's desk?
Not that it's any of your business, but I was looking for a pen to leave Ryan a note.
You trashed his loft. You got him arrested. What else is there to say? I think he gets the point.
I thought Ryan and I were through. And then you and I slept together, and it made me realize that I'm still hung up on him. So cut yourself a break, Leo. Cut me a break and forget you ever knew me.
Bianca, please let's just finish this discussion at home.
Mom, we have nothing to discuss.
Bianca, I didn't know where you were. I thought, well, you were supposed to be at that school.
Did what you asked. I went to the interview. It just didn't work out.
And why not?
Because it's what you want. I want to quit school and find a job.
Honey, that is just not acceptable.
You don't get a vote. It's my life.
All right, I refuse to do this. I really am not just going to stand here and have a discussion that really should be private. I'm not going to do that here.
What's wrong with here, Mom?
Bianca, look around you. You don't belong here. You belong in school.
How do you know? Did it ever occur to you that since Daddy died, I feel completely homeless?
I don't think you understand how lucky you are. I don't think you know how good you have it. I don't think you even begin to know that you're fortunate, Bianca.
Mom, why don't I feel fortunate? Why don't I feel blessed?
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt.
Don't interrupt them. There's nothing wrong here.
Listen, if there's a problem...
I think maybe there is a problem.
Just came back from the police station where they were processing Hank Collins. Now, he claims that you were the drunk driver that killed Brooke English's daughter. Is that true?
It's true. I killed Brooke's little girl.
You can't walk out on me. You can't leave me here helpless.
You're not going to be alone here. Winifred is here, Lucretia's here. I'm hiring a live-in nurse to monitor your pregnancy.
I don't need a nurse.
You practically threatened to drink while you're pregnant.
What, so you hired someone to spy over me?
No, I'm hiring someone to help you, to make sure you don't accidentally harm the baby.
No, Adam, it's you. You're the one who's supposed to take care of me.
And I will, at a distance.
How can you be so callous? I'm carrying your child. This is your flesh and blood.
I'm willing to take full responsibility. My lawyers are drawing up a trust account right now.
No, she needs more. She needs more than financial security. Adam. She needs a daddy who loves her and treats her like a princess.
Arlene, face it. That's what you need.
Look, it was your idea to get married. I did what you wanted.
Yes, I married for all the wrong reasons. But so did you. We used each other.
Okay, fine. You got what you wanted, what you always wanted, Liza. And what about me? What did I get?
Well, think about it. You have a chance, a second chance to hold a child in your arms, to put its needs first, to do what's right.
And what this baby needs is us.
No, what this baby needs is Haley and Mateo. Let them adopt.
So that's it. You're just gonna sign off on our baby. You created this life. We created that. That means nothing.
No, it means a great deal. But not to us. There is no us. Here.
What's that?
Divorce papers. They require your signature.
Right now.
Well, there's no need to delay the absolutely inevitable. Have your lawyer look at them. Call Barry. They're actually, the terms of this agreement are more than generous.
I'll have to have my lawyers look at them.
Of course, that's your right. But if you're thinking about asking for more money...
No, it's not about the money. It's about you, Adam. Couldn't you just find one part of yourself that could love me? This doesn't hurt you a bit, does it? Dumping me. You're relieved. Well, I'm nothing like Liza. I don't have her class or style, so...
Don't do this to yourself, Arlene.
No. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Pretend to care for me. Yeah, nothing has changed since the first night I met you. Nothing. Since that first night that we made love and made Haley. You know, I remember waking up next to you and watching you sleep. And I had this fantasy that you woke up and drew me really close to you and asked me what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And in reality, you woke up and sped out of there and slapped a 20 on the bedside table for cab fare. Like a real sport.
That was a long time ago.
Not for me. I've lived with it almost every day.
I'm sorry, Arlene.
I'm not. You kept me company through a lot of bad times and lonely nights. And you know what, Adam? On our worst day, I would have never hurt you the way Liza did. No. I mean, God. Have you forgotten how she humiliated you in front of that Chandler board? And then how she put you in that insane asylum? And who was the person that got you out of that padded cell, huh? It was me. It wasn't Liza. She was busy stealing your company and running your name into the ground.
What Liza did to me pales by comparison to what I put her through.
So what, you're just gonna forgive her like that, is that it?
That's what people who love each other do, Arlene. Liza and I understand each other. We're the same person. And I won't lose that again.
Even with this life growing inside me.
Yes. Even with that.
You know, Adam, you think you know who I really am when you see me. And then you look at Liza and you think she's perfection, but nobody is perfect. Not even your beautiful blonde ice queen.
You've always been jealous of Liza.
Jealous? Oh, my God. That woman runs on pure evil. I mean, did you see how she reacted when she found out that I was pregnant?
You mean when you dropped the bomb in her lap?
She threatened me, Adam.
You have a talent for bringing that out in people. Here. Take this, please. Take this. Have your lawyer call Barry as soon as he's had a chance to review the agreement.
No, wait. Wait. Adam, please. Please give me another chance. Please. I'll make us happy. This baby will bring us together. I promise. Don't walk out on me. Not again.
Arlene. I'll send someone to pick up my things.
I don't believe a single word you just said. And I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what's going on.
Get out of here, Leo, okay? You're wasting your time. Stop following me around like a lovesick puppy. It's pathetic.
All right. You're not going to be straight with me. I guess I'm going to have to give you the lie detector test.
Get away from me. This is your final warning.
Greenlee, you're shaking. You're afraid of something. It's not me. Come on, tell me what you're scared of.
You'll have to forgive me, Edmund. But I fail to see how finding out that Elliot was the man who killed my daughter, how that could be any kind of a blessing.
Okay, listen, I'm not trying to put a spin on this, believe me. But there has to be a reason.
Was there a reason that my daughter was killed by some rotten drunk? Is Josh Walewski back in town? And what is that? Is that part B of God's master plan?
Let's leave God out of this, okay? Look, I don't even think he knows why he came back. Why do you think he came back?
He said he wanted to ask for my forgiveness.
Why did he take so long?
Because he is the same coward that he was when he got behind the wheel of a car after he'd been drinking.
Maybe. Maybe he sensed you weren't ready to forgive him.
Well, boy, you got that right. And while we're on the subject, have you forgiven Dimitri?
This is about you. This is not about me.
You don't have to talk me down from the ledge, really. I'll be all right.
I know you will, Brooke. Listen to me. Don't misunderstand me. You don't owe this guy a damn thing.
Oh, what? I owe it to myself. Right, it's time to move on. It's time to let go. What if I can't?
What if you could? Brooke, what if you could just look at this guy right in the eye? You look at Elliot right in the eye and you see not a monster. Not the man who murdered your daughter, but just a man. Just a man that's begging for forgiveness. What if you could feel compassion or pity or anything? But just this hate that is eating you up inside. Wouldn't that be a blessing? I am on your side, always. Call me if you need me.
His name's not Freeman. His name's Walewski, isn't it? Josh Walewski. former Pine Valley police officer, but that's not your only claim to fame, is it, Josh?
I told you, I used to live here. I made a terrible mistake.
You made a terrible mistake. You killed Brooke's daughter, and I want to know why the hell you're back here. Answer me, you miserable son of a bitch!
Jack, please. Oh, my God. Brooke. How could you do that? How could you be so heartless?
A witness who can put Nora Buchanan in your house.
There's no evidence against me.
Are you suggesting that I kill a man?
If Asa gets a hold of that test, it'll prove I'm not his son.
I have a confession to make. What kind of confession?
There's no excuse for what I did, no way to justify it, I know.
I asked you why you came back here.
I came back here because I had no place else to go. I couldn't live with myself. Find any peace.
Oh. Poor thing. You think you deserve peace? Huh?
Oh, you know, maybe you're right, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm beyond forgiveness. In Brooke's eyes, anyway, but I had to try.
Oh, you make me sick. You know what you're like? You're like these losers that go on these trashy TV talk shows and they whine and they moan about their pain and their misery. It's all about you, isn't it? About how much you've suffered. And then you do what? You come back to this town and you try to use Brooke English like a tissue to wipe away your tears? No, man, that's not going to happen. You came here for nothing. There's nothing for you here. You follow me?
Well, I have no plans to stay. I just came down here to clear out my locker, and then I'll be leaving town. I won't be coming back.
Elliot.
Oh, I take it those are not tears of joy.
I need a doctor. Something's wrong with the baby.
Well, of course, dear.
Please, to Seaview Hospital.
Well, why not Pine Valley? It's so much closer.
No, I need to go to Seaview, please.
All right.
Or else I just need to go.
Fine. I'll call them right now. I'll take you there myself. I'll call Seaview, tell them we're on our way.
Greenlee, when you needed a place to stay, didn't I come through? Whenever you needed anything, wasn't I there for you? I can tell that you're sitting on something big. And whatever it is, you don't want me in on it, but I'm in your life. And you're in my life, and that's the way it's gonna be. I care about you. And I'm not gonna let you go, so please, sweetie, please tell me what the hell is going on.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Liza, don't hang up. I have something very important to tell you.
I think you need to listen to me.
Leo, don't go away. Please. Go on, Leo.
Don't you dare walk away from me now.
You're never out of the loop when you read the Inside Scoop, only at abc.com.